And you're unmuted.
And I'm unmuted. Yes. Welcome everybody to Two Nerds, One Quest. And I forget what my introduction was because it's been 2 weeks again. Uh, something about I don't even remember. Oh, I'm a horrible, horrible host.
Something about poking in the eyes and
Yep.
bean flicking, and I don't know.
Yeah. Sticking them with the pointy end.
Yeah, sticking them with the pointy end. I'm Norm. That's JC.
Yep. Thank you. I shouldn't have taken a drink. I should have done that. But I saw you take a drink, and association drinking.
Guilt by association.
It can get you in trouble, association drinking. Just careful out there.
Yeah, but it's fun.
As long as you... Never mind, I'm not going to say anything.
Nope, say it. Say it.
Nope.
Say it.
Thank you, Lazy Dragon. I is back. So, where did we leave off last time?
We left off at the camp with the Death Mantis jumping up in front of me.
Scary Mantis.
Yeah, Scary Mantis jumping up in front of Aronan. And Ellli was behind me.
Yep.
And I am on horseback, I believe. Still, because we were leading the ox cart, or the... Oh, what's his name? The ox...
Oh, yeah, Oh, what is his name?
I thought I wrote it down.
Hang on a minute. I'll find it here.
I was going to say Alphonse, but that was not... That was the other
guy. No.
It
should be here. He has a name.
I thought I wrote it. But alas, I did not.
It's in these notes somewhere. Vincent.
That's right.
Vincent the Ox. Yes, you are leading Vincent the Ox. Loaded up with supplies and goods for the loggers camp.
Yep, and we got into the camp, and there's nobody there. It's kind of barren and empty.
It's very quiet.
Very quiet. And now I pooed my I don't know, leather breeches, and and it's time to... Oh, and the Mantis already had first swipe since he surprised me, but he did not connect with anything.
Nope, he did not connect with anything. He was trying to grab you. So, all that being said, the most famous words in D&D. Roll initiative. Yeehaw. I have decided to go with the D&D Beyond die rolling.
Yeah.
It's very fun. Ellie doesn't roll very well, apparently.
I got a 10.
She's got a 7.
All right.
So Aaron 10. Ellie's a 7. I mean, honestly, I think Ellie's a 10 too, but...
Yeah, probably.
And ye old Scary Mantis is a 8.
So good.
Right in the middle.
So I get to run away!
So,
let's hear. And I am... Where on this map am I? I was...
You are...
Are we in between the two camps? In between the two...
Not in between the two of them. That lower camp...
Yeah.
On the right-hand side, that gap on the left-hand side of it...
Yep.
Where those two tents are open, that's right where you guys are.
Okay.
And you are currently in melee range. So... Remember, there's melee... and then near and far range.
What do you mean near and far range?
I don't know if I ever did this with you. I did this with a different online game I was doing. When we're online and not using a map and using more a theater of mind instead of doing your traditional movement speed. What I said to everyone was, you can use your movement in a round to switch between far, near, and melee range. And melee range is obviously melee range, within 5 feet of it. If you're near, you're within 30 feet of it. If you're far, you're greater than 30 feet. And so your movement, you could move from melee to near range and then from near to far range. It was just an easy way to communicate online without having a map where we're actually counting squares where everyone was. So I don't know if you want to do that way.
Well, I was going to...
If you want to count squares, we can count squares. It's fine. We've done well so far already, just describing it.
Yeah, I think...
And I'm pretty free form with it, so if I think you can reasonably get somewhere, I will say it.
Yeah. I am going to... And how far behind me was Ellie? Do you remember? She was pretty close, not that far, right?
Yeah, it's maybe 20 feet behind you.
Okay.
With Vincent with her as well.
Oh, she had Vincent? I thought I did. I was pretty sure I had Vincent with me.
Well, he would have been like
in between.
Yeah, probably between the two of you would make more sense traveling on the road because you wouldn't want him to get ambushed from behind.
That's quite the conundrum. 'Cause I do not want Vincent to get mushed.
Yeah, so running's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, because initially I was thinking of making my movement over to the behind the tree, or over to the collapsed building in the middle.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm gonna have to take a swipe.
Okay.
I'm going to
swipe.
And I'm melee range, so I am rapier.
Rapier what? Oh, that was a bad joke. Jesus.
I'm just gonna gloss over that one with a dice roll.
Oh, remember, you said your, so you can't rape the willing.
You are not wrong. I'm still glossing over it.
Please do. I need to shut up. Someone take this shovel for me.
And make sure I'm rolling the right dice. Yep. 11.
11?
Yep.
It ducks out of the way of your swing of your rapier.
Of course it did.
Yes. When you swing, are you swinging from the top of your horse?
Yes.
You probably should have disadvantage, but...
Oh, I can...
I don't know if you... Well, no, it's not going to matter. Worse than 11 is going to be...
Yeah, I suppose. It's I either miss or miss.
I'm not going to hit. Yeah, because you don't fight on top of a horse, typically. But you swipe at it, and when you swipe at it, this alerts Vincent, and Vincent bolts. He bolts up he's heading up towards the left-hand side of that ridge.
Mm-hmm.
He's headed that way.
Good. Run.
Getting the flock out of the way.
Run, Vincent.
It will swing at you with its shiznit. I really wish this D20 roller or D&D Beyond roller would allow you to roll creatures attacks and get a right into them and say, hey, how about allowing the DMs to use this digital tool as well without having to bounce back and forth between screens.
I am not on Vincent.
Nope.
Vincent is his own.
Vincent is laden down with packed goods.
Yeah.
He is on one of the horses that they got from Alphonse.
Although that would have been more fun if I would have ridden Vincent the entire way.
But where would all the goods go then?
He had a cart, didn't
I
he?
mean, oh yeah, you are right. You are right. Oh, let me make a roll for that then too quick. Um,
What are you rolling for the cart?
I'm rolling to see if the cart. Yep, the cart stayed upright. Vincent was good.
I gotcha.
He turned so suddenly and ran away that I don't know if the cart would have stayed upright, but he did. He turned fine. 18 with dexterity check will do that. It's pretty dexterous ox, if you ask me.
Dexterous. Yes, he is.
Anyways,
yes, he is dexterous.
Sir Scary Spidey guy swings at you for 20 to hit, which I believe hits you, right?
What was it?
20 to hit you.
Yes. 15 is my AC.
Okay, then it. Oh, ouch.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
This may hurt. That is a. That's 14 slashing damage.
Oh, good lord, man.
Yeah. So that's its attack.
Run away. Yeah, that's happening.
That's holy shiznit.
Definitely happening.
That was a good roll. That's maybe I should just play the averages for damage because they have those listed in the book. If you're a DM and you're running a game, you'll have a weapon attack for your creatures in the monster manual that give it a 2 hit, so it has a 2 hit like you do when you attack. But then once it hits, it has a damage that it just assigns that you can use. That is the median damage of that attack, and then beyond that, in parentheses, it gives what the dice are and the bonus. So you can roll the dice if you want to, which I typically do, or you can just use that number so you don't have to roll a second time. It kind of speeds up the game, and it baselines the damage to be very
Even
moderate.
Killed.
In this case, instead of doing 14 to you, it would have done 10. 2d6 plus 3. So.
Gotcha.
So
that was almost a perfect roll.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
no, I'm fine with the dice roll. I'd
rather die. No pun intended.
I mean, I'd rather not die, but
let's see if Ellie can do anything about that.
Yeah, let's.
She sees you get slashed, and from the back of her horse, I think she is going to cast a spell in your direction.
I cast a spell in your direction.
I
fought in your general direction.
Yes, exactly.
Your father was a hamster, and your mother smelled of elderberries.
She is going to move up to you and cast a Cure Wounds on you. She will, let's see, she was 20 feet behind you. She's going to jump off her horse, move up to you on the opposite side of Sir Scary Pants, and opposite side of your horse, and then she's going to put her hand on your leg and cast Cure Wounds. And you regain 10 hit points.
I knew she was good for something.
And then I don't believe she has a bonus action that she can do. Oh no, that's attacking with it. To actually summon it would be a. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, it's okay. Never mind. Never mind. She cast a spell already. So. Carry on. So it is back to you, sir. You are still on top of your horse. Your horse is getting. Actually, make a dexterity check. Because your horse is getting freaked out and it's gonna buck.
22.
You manage to stay on top of your horse as it bucks. But your horse is restless. So.
As well it should be.
Yes.
Uh,
Big scary thing swinging at you guys.
I'm going to move to behind the tree.
Okay.
And then dismount and shoot with my arrow. Or is dismount an action?
There isn't going to be enough time for you to both move behind the tree and dismount. Like, you would be able to get behind the tree with the horse, but that would be your movement for the turn. You could swing at it from where you're at.
What if I...
And then move and get behind the tree. Or you could dismount and just hit your horse's ass. And that would be 10 feet of your movement. Is what I did for Ellie. Was her dismount was 10 feet of her movement. And you can either swing at it or move away from it 20 feet and shoot.
I have... trying to think. Because I have my bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can...
You can move. Yeah, you can move with the horse. Get off the horse.
As my bonus action?
Yeah, I'll allow you to, like, get off your horse's, like, that movement for your dash. I'll allow some of that to be dismounting your horse, and then you'd have 20 feet of movement off of your horse.
Okay. Does that get me behind the tree?
Yeah, it could get you behind the tree.
Yeah. And then I would still have my attack.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. You're talking about that large tree on the left-hand side at the bottom of the map, right?
Yep, it was the one closest to me. Yep.
Okay.
I want the smallest brush and twig you can find. You can't see me. Alright.
Whole lot of running.
I quit. It would have been an 8.
All right. You manage to do that. You kick your horse. Your horse runs off towards the tree. About halfway, you dismount the horse, slap it on its ass. It goes running, and you take off behind the tree. And you grab your bow. You line up the shot, and you're a little winded. And when you release, it actually, because you were breathing heavy and forgot to hold your breath in the moment, or had trouble holding your breath in the moment, the arrow sailed off and did not connect. In fact, it tore through that tent on the backside.
I'm not paying for
that. Well, that is interesting. So the this thing is going to move towards Ellie then, because she is the nearest thing, and try to hit her. Ooh, it was almost a nat 20. It swings at her for 13, which misses her. She brings her shield up and deflects the swing away. She will, seeing an opening, swing back at it with her mace. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, seeing as I'm on this page first, she's going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Which, what did we determine her spiritual weapon was?
Really cool.
It was really cool. It's going to appear on the backside, like, so that she's flanking it. So she'll be on one side, and her spiritual weapon will be on the other side.
What do you mean? What did we decide? Her spiritual weapon, like what shape, form?
Yeah. What form does it take? It's a spectral weapon that shows up.
I don't think we decided.
We had said something at one point. I forget what it was. So
Uh,
it can be something new every time, so it doesn't matter. But clerics tend to get hooked onto a very specific.
well, I think this time it should be a Flyswatter.
A Flyswatter, that absolutely, that is appropriate. So it's a Flyswatter with the symbol of Lathander on it. That's what it is. When it is summoned, it gets to take a swing at the. When you cast a spell, make a melee. You can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. Okay, so she's going to make a melee spell attack on it. Oh, I did that wrong. This is what I wanted to do. And that's an 11. And she missed it with the spiritual weapon. She is going to move. This may hurt her, but she's going to move out towards that ruined building, right in the middle. She's going to move in that direction, kind of trying to make the thing choose whether it wants to go after her or the thing that just swung at her or you. So she backs off in that direction, but it's going to get an attack of opportunity when she does. Which ended up being a 9 to hit, which does not hit. So we are back to you, Aronan, standing behind the tree.
Boy, we really have done a whole lot of nothing these last couple of rounds, huh?
Yeah. Other than that initial first hit from it, nothing is hit. There was the initial first hit and the cure wounds, and then suddenly you're all blind.
So
now, not technically, but no one can hit anything.
Right now, its focus is on Ellli.
It's looking at Ellli. Yeah, it has. Yeah. You don't know where it's gonna go, but its concern seems to be Ellli and this mysterious spectral Flyswatter that showed up.
Side note, I really think it should stay a Flyswatter, because I think that is really funny to me.
I like having it be appropriate to each situation.
Okay.
This Jester on Critical Role has a giant lollipop because she likes sweets. So that kind of makes sense. And I don't know. I think whatever she'll summon, I think the shtick will be whatever she summons will have the symbol of Lathander on it.
Yep.
So whether it's a Flyswatter of Lathander or a bust of Lathander or
yeah, okay,
it'll be something of Lathander would be a cool thing.
And I think we should make it to where she can't control it.
It's a spiritual weapon. She has control.
Well, no, I mean like she controls it, but she can't control the form.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, we get enough of a live audience for this. We could have the live audience determine what it is every time she
on it.
Oh, that would be so bad. That could go awful ways.
We'd have to give options though.
Large groups of humans, especially our friends, would make that awful. So you're sitting there looking at it, which is looking at Ellli that went away because it just swung at her as she moved away, and there's Ellie's spiritual weapon behind it.
All right,
your horse ran off. Vincent ran off. Her horse ran off. So they're all safe.
I am going to. There's really no place. Yes, you are a large group, Lazy Dragon. There is no place to really hide. I mean, I could try to make a dash behind the tent, because if it's focused.
A tree.
What's that?
You are technically behind a tree.
But it saw me go there, right?
Yeah, but it's not paying attention anymore. It's paying attention to Liana and the hammer, or the Flyswatter.
So would that give me the advantage then?
if you took the bonus action to hide, yes,
Oh, all
and rolled the stealth check that beat its perception, yes.
right.
So
Oh,
so
well,
you can do this one of two ways. Oh yeah, you could bonus action hide first. Try and make that hide first. So use your bonus action right now. So make a stealth roll to try and hide. If you beat its passive perception, that big intake of breath says no, you didn't.
what was that? Deception? No, not deception. It was
Stealth.
stealth. 10.
10. Or is it? You think you're hidden. You actually aren't. Its passive perception's 11.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have it make a perception check at disadvantage because it's in combat
And it's turned away from me.
and it's not facing you. So I'm gonna roll the perception check. How the hell does that work? I gotta clear that so I can see it. Yeah, they need a way to have disadvantage just come up on this. Nope, still saw you. Rolled a 10 and a 15, which 10 is plus the 1
Yep.
is passive perception.
All right. I'm going to situate myself a little bit better behind the tree as a barricade and
You attempt to hide.
fire an arrow at it.
Yeah, you just aren't going to get your sneak attack because you didn't successfully hide.
Yep. Come on, let's hit him. God damn it. 10.
10 misses. So, at that point, we move back to it.
At this rate, we're going to spend the next 3 sessions fighting this stupid...
No kidding, right? It doesn't have a ton of hit points, but you haven't hit it yet either. Let's see. I gotta look at.
Not thrilled about this battle, Cotton.
No, it is not going well. Okay. So Ellie is going to Sacred Flame at it. From where she is. Oh, wait, no. You just went. So it's going. My bad. It is going to go after Ellie. Because the spiritual weapon did not hit it. Technically, nothing's hit it. But actually, let me make a intelligence roll here real quick. To determine whether or not it would go after the hammer. Yeah, no, it's gonna go after the hammer, or the Flyswatter. Sorry, I keep calling it a hammer. So it swings at the Flyswatter, which acts pretty much like a ethereal thing. It swings through it, and there's nothing there to hit. So it's preoccupied there, which moves us back to Ellie, who will now Sacred Flame. Which means it needs a Dex save, I believe it is. Is that what it was? Yeah, Dex save of 13. Are you kidding me? Damn thing dodged it. He's a slippery little bastard. Actually, he's a pretty big bastard. But he dodges out of the way of her Sacred Flame. She will swing as a bonus action, use her sacred weapon, spiritual weapon, to swing at it as well, which she can.
Bonk it on the head, man.
7. It misses.
At some point, somebody's got to do something.
And so, yeah, I mean, this is a whole lot. I didn't even take the enemy being able to hit you guys at this point. This is awful. You gonna try and hide again?
I guess.
This thing is oblivious. It's getting. You can make the attempt to hide to try and get your sneak attack damage for sure, because everything's swinging at it.
Yep. God, son of a.
What's that?
Holy crap. I rolled a 5, and I'm looking for my.
+5.
Yeah.
Is it +5? Because you're shooting. Oh no, you're looking for your stealth.
Yeah. There we go. +5.
+5. Yep. So 10. Nope.
Nope.
You weren't able to hide from it. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'm just going to make the perception checks at disadvantage because it's in combat. Trying to see you. Yeah, it's no, at disadvantage. No, it did not see you.
Woohoo!
So you are stealth this time. So now you actually just got to hit.
So what do I have?
You roll your attack damage and you get your sneak attack dice.
Sneak attack dice is.
It's a
extra d6.
Extra d6, and I think at level 4 you get a. Where's your sneak attack? I'll look it up. You go ahead and roll your attack roll. You got to hit first. I mean, we're.
Yeah. Right.
Right, we're going.
Didn't hit. Nope. Nope.
Did not hit?
Nope. 7.
Jeez.
I rolled a 2. And the stupid thing is my d6s are getting like 5s and 6s. So I would actually be. The thing would be probably dead at this point if I actually hit it.
You can deal an extra 2d6 damage to one creature with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage on the attack roll. So if you're hidden, you do gain advantage on the attack roll. So that's why you're trying to hide. You don't need advantage. Oh, you already get your sneak attack without trying to hide because the spiritual weapons are. So.
So 2d6 at level 3. So I should be rolling 3.
3d6, yeah, because it would be your d6 for your
yeah, and then an extra
weapon,
2.
and then extra 2d6 for your damage.
I'm swapping out my d20.
That's probably a good idea.
Yep, let's try this one.
I may grab some physical dice here soon. So that you swung, it's going to go after. Let's see, it's going to continue to try and. We'll take one more. Actually, I'll make an intelligence roll. See if it will realize. Nope, it does not realize that it cannot hurt the hammer yet, so it's going to swing at the hammer again to no avail. Ellie will run the same thing as before. She's going to Sacred Flame. It makes its dex save. Holy crap. You kidding me?
It moved out of the way again?
It moved out of the way again, and the spiritual weapon is going to swing at it. Nat 20! We actually hit it. We hit the damn thing.
For 1 damage.
No, this is her spiritual weapon. So this is a critical hit. So it ends up being... She rolled a 2, so it's 7 points of damage.
Oh.
Done to it. Yay! Let the floodgates open.
Right.
Aronan, we're back to you.
Alright. So technically I still have advantage, right?
Yes, because the spiritual weapon is in range of it.
You hear this? This is the sound of justice.
Oh, do that a little further away from the mic.
Oh, is it pretty loud?
That's kind of loud.
18.
Ding, 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 ding. You have hit, sir.
16.
16 points of damage.
Yep, 16. So it's only the +3 on one of the dice, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 19.
19 damage, even better. You hit that thing square in the eye, and it's one of the 6 eyes it has. It reels back, and it is paying attention to you now. For sure.
Oh, I feel so much better about that.
It is going to take all its movement to move halfway to you. You got its attention. It's coming towards you. It doesn't have anything else. Oh, wait a minute. Hold one moment. It runs halfway to you, and then I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you as it opens its mouth up and spits out a 30-foot long line of thick green liquid. Dexterity save.
14.
14. You manage to save. You get out of the way as this acid hits the tree and starts to burn away the grass in the tree in front of you.
So much for cover.
Well, no, the tree's still standing, but the acid is eating
but
away
the tree's gonna fall on me at some point.
Yeah, it does have hit points, and I'll be keeping track of that now. Then that went that way towards you. Eliana.
Turn.
Yep, she is going to rinse and repeat.
I no longer have advantage.
It needs to make a dex saving throw. Get out of the way. It makes the dex saving throw to get out of the way of the sacred flame. Holy crap. Spiritual weapon's going to move into range of it. Swing and connect with an 18. And deal 9 more damage to it.
Good.
The thing does not look very good right now. At all. It is kind of on a couple of its last legs.
A couple of its last legs.
It's its last leg, but it's got like...
It's got like 4 dangling.
Yeah. The legs are slowly going limp on its body. That's bad terminology.
Yeah, you're kind of on a roll today.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's hit this, see if it gets its oh no, that's not what I need. Cancel that. I need that. It does not get its acid back.
It's my turn, right?
Oh yeah, it would be your turn.
Let's
Sorry,
see here.
My bad. I was skipping you.
I am going to
You don't need to hide.
Nope.
Because spiritual weapons in melee with it.
But it's focused on me though, right?
It is focused on you now.
Do I still have advantage though?
You would, because you have a ally within melee range of it.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna. A little worried about the tree falling on me.
You know, standing right next to it, that you got some time.
Okay. I am going to.
Tom's worried that the tree may fall on him, but Aronon's not worried that the tree's gonna fall.
That's fair enough. I'm gonna fling another arrow at it.
Okay.
15.
Just hits.
4, 8, 9, 12.
How does he die as he's coming charging towards you?
So it's charging towards me. I fling an arrow at it. It hits him smack dab in one of his other 8 eyes, and he kind of does the beast where it goes ba-dum, 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 and slides right up to where he gets within inches of Aronan.
Kind of like, isn't that what happened in The Mandalorian?
Yes.
Yes. He kept puts a foot on it.
Yep, that's what I was thinking, and I could not think of the show that was from. I could picture the beast. I could not picture the show.
So yes, you shoot it and it slides. It slides right up to the tree, and you actually put your foot on its head to stop at the last
Yep.
little bit.
Then I pull the I pull the
Incredible Hulk. Oh, the real American pose.
yep, the Hulk
real
Hogan.
American- Yeah. Ellie looks at you and says, "Knock it off. You're as useless as I was in the beginning of that fight."
Doesn't matter. We got it. So I think we're gonna, as Genius would say, loot the body. Loot the body.
Loot the body. Oh, what would this thing? Here, let me open this window. Does this thing have anything that would be harvestable? Because it is. Oh, yeah. Yep. So I will. What you can harvest from this, that acid gland. But I will need a nature check from either you or Ellie to try and pull the acid gland, cut the acid gland away from. She has. Hang on a second before you roll. Oh, she's got a +0 on her nature, so she'll assist you, so you can have advantage on the roll.
2 dice.
Yeah, so 2 d20s, and you take the higher one.
Uh, 18 plus 1 is 19.
Yep. You're able to successfully cut away the acid gland from this creature.
Is that a custom or is that something that is searchable?
It's custom. So you'd have to just put, if you just want to throw it, either write it down on a sheet of paper. It's an acid gland. You could sell it to like an alchemist or someone that works in a medical field, maybe. It does also have practical application that can withdraw acid from it for like crafting things. So you would be able to sell it. With the nature check that you had, you realize it isn't going to preserve too long. You have 2 days, maybe, before it will be bad and you won't be able to sell it. So, if you can find someone within 2 days to try and sell it to, you might be able to get some gold for it.
After the 2 days, am I still able to like use it as acid, like on
Nope.
an arrow or something? No.
Nope. It will be rotten in 2 days and may actually, depending on how you store it, start damaging some of your stuff.
Oh, fantastic! All right, good to know. Note to self. Let me write this down.
Yep.
2 days, shelf life.
Yeah. That's literally there's a column on this chart. It says shelf life.
Nice. All right. Okay, so we got to go get. We still need to go get the ox. We need to get the stuff because he took off. Is he still in the area?
Yep. You can actually see both the horses and the ox. The ox is actually up on that hill on the left-hand side of the map. It walked up that trailway.
Okay.
And it's up there.
So we're gonna go. I'm gonna tell Ellie that we need to go and collect our stuff and actually we need to go collect our stuff and then we need to figure out what's going on in the loggers camp.
Okay.
Because we still haven't seen anybody yet, so we need to kind of figure that out.
I need an animal handling check from you. Ellie was able to go get her horse without an issue.
Of course she did. 16.
16, you are able to both round up your horse and the ox, Vincent, without any issue.
And so are we by that building up on the ledge?
On the ledge, yeah, there are 2 of them there.
The one off to the left, the one that's actually on the ridge.
The one that's on the ridge. Are you looking at the map in reverse? the low ground is where you guys were, and that ridge goes up.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
two.
I was looking at it the other way. I was looking at
Okay.
it where. Okay.
I was thinking you were up on the ridge because that's where you went and got Vincent.
Oh, I see. So the building. Okay. Well,
That large building, though, it would be.
that's low ground.
Yeah, that's low ground.
Okay. Yep. I was looking at it the other way.
Okay.
Um. So, since we're on the high ground, um, I'm gonna survey the area to see if I can notice anything around from being higher up.
You notice that they're. Yeah, make your perception check. Shouldn't just blindly tell you everything.
12.
Looking around, you do not see anybody. The building that you're referring to seems to be locked up or closed up. Like there aren't any doors open. There's nothing damaged about it, but it is closed and like you get the idea that either someone is there or someone left it in a
So like the windows are boarded up and stuff, or
not boarded but
like
closed.
the shutters, like the shutters are.
Yeah, they're shuttered up. The doors are closed. The doors are all everything still functions. Nothing's hanging off its hinges like with Alphonse's ranch. It looks intact.
All right. Ellie, I think the first order of business is going to be to go to that building and see if anybody's actually in there, and I definitely want to know if something's going to come out and attack us. So we should probably go investigate that. We're going to tie the horses and Vincent to the trees, so we don't have to worry about them running away.
Up there on the hill.
Yep.
A big tree to the north.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever tree is closest to where they were. Yeah.
That one probably would be the big closest one. So you'll descend down to looking as you walk past these ruins here. They look like they were torn down. This doesn't look like damage. These two cabins up here.
Yep.
They look like they're torn down. The brick chimneys still remain. You go down, as you head down this ramp, you see this other one that is also torn down. This one looks a bit older, and the chimney is actually collapsing on this one. But none of these look like they were damaged by something like one of these things or orcs or anything like that. They look like they're torn down by hand and are maybe wood was used elsewhere or moved off for other purposes. Moving towards the larger building, as you approach it, the door on the right-hand side of that building is closed.
Okay, so that's a door on the east side?
Yep, that's the door on the east side, south of that stack of wood, which is fenced-in area. That dotted line is that isn't fenced in. What is that? That's whatever the hell I want it to be. So no, it's just a marked off area where they're storing
landmines. It's landmines.
It's a work area. It's a place where they stack the wood to bundle it. It's like a staging area. They'll bundle it there and then move it out from there out to where you see the other bundles. But no, you approach the cabin. The door is closed. You don't hear anything inside either.
Ellie, why don't you take up an advantage position somewhere to where you don't hit me with a spell? If something happens, I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Okay. She goes and hides behind that bush.
I don't know why that makes me laugh.
She doesn't necessarily hide. She just goes and stands behind it. She has a clear view of you still.
Because I picture like position of advantage and then just suddenly slowly lowering herself below.
Exactly. She slowly just takes a couple steps back, and then as you turn around, she turns around, walks around behind. Absolutely, that's what happens.
All right, I'm gonna knock on the door. I'm actually gonna knock and announce myself.
Okay. What do you say?
I'm Aronan. We just took care of Scary Mantis pants out here, and if you're hiding from it, it's safe to come out.
You hear a voice from inside. Are you sure it's safe?
It is now.
Okay. And you hear like a lock unlock, but not the door you're standing in front of. And you hear a door swing open. And there's a couple of footsteps, and then a sound of boards breaking and a rumble in the ground, and then a sudden shriek from the voice inside. Ah! What would you like to do?
That's coming from inside?
Inside, yes.
Oh, crap.
In fact, let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, yeah, I did good this time.
13.
Kind of. You had 13?
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's see. Let me do this once. That would be for him. And then that will be for him. Oh, fan. Freaking tastic. So you hear the scream. Cross this off. And there is a oh, you hear a sudden wham as something hard hits the wall, the door that you're standing in front of. Something hard hit the wall from the inside. You hear footsteps running, you hear a door slam and locking.
That's probably a good idea.
It is now your turn.
All right. Well, I'm standing right in front of the door, and there's nothing in my line of sight. So I see basically just wall in front of me.
And door, yes.
Well, I mean wall, like I look inside and I see the wall, the far wall, right?
There's no way to see through the door. The door is a solid wooden door. You see nothing.
Oh, that's right, because he just unlocked it. He didn't open it.
You are outside. He didn't unlock your door. He unlocked a different door. If you actually look in there, he's in that other little room now.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Metagame knowledge, but
son of a bitch. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna try the door to see if I can open it.
Okay, the door's locked.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Would you like to pick it?
Yeah.
Thieves' tools.
I do. I'm just trying to think of the best Actually, I'm gonna move to that south window
Okay.
because that'll give me a view of most of the room, assuming I can
Yep.
get the window open.
Yep. So you move to that south window. You see another one of these Sir Scary Pants inside.
All right. I'm going to.
It is not facing you currently.
I'm gonna attempt to lift the window open.
Okay.
Or open the window, however that it opens up.
You know what we said before? You wouldn't actually see it. The shutters are closed.
Oh, that's right.
He had this whole place shuttered up. You could use your thieves' tools to trip the latch on the shutters and open them up.
Oh, I was thinking of just brute forcing, just bang with. Oh no! You know what? I'm not going to do that because that would alert whatever is in there. So I'm going to, I'm going to attempt the thieves' tool.
Okay.
Latch.
Give me a dexterity check with your proficiency bonus.
Well, what is the proficiency bonus?
It should be at the top of your page. Yours should be.
Oh, proficiency plus 2. Yep, there it is.
Yep. So.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. It was a 7. Okay, so 10, 12.
Yep, you're able to trip the latch, and the shutters actually, when you trip it, they kind of flow open almost freely and revealing inside what I said you saw before.
Yeah, I assumed. I assumed as soon as I heard the crashing that that's what it was going to be, but.
Would you like to use your bonus action for anything?
Hide.
All right. So you duck down and you hide. Go ahead and make your stealth check for it.
And then I can still attack yet.
Nope, you used your action for the shutter.
Oh, that's right, I did. What was I doing? Stealth?
Stealth.
8.
8. Okay. Oh yeah, it does not see you at all. You believe you're hidden. Then it is Ellie's turn. Ellie is going to move to the door. As she's moving to the door, she asks, "Is it locked?"
Yes. Yeah, it's locked.
She is actually going to charge it.
Head first?
Shoulder first. Shield first. Shield first into the door to try and break it in.
I'm the juggernaut.
That's basically what she's going to try and do. She's going to try and juggernaut this door open. So that would be a strength. Actually, go with athletics for her. She hits that door hard, and it does not move. But you notice the thing suddenly turn and look at the door inside. It goes after the door. So it is going to, realizing something's on the other side of the door, it's going to swing at the door.
And I can't tell her to back away because she used her turn.
It swings at the door. It hits the door. For 9 damage. Does 9 damage to the door. Mark all these things. I wrote a bunch of numbers on my paper and didn't label them.
Yeah, genius. Lots of things are smashing right now.
Yes. So he did a significant amount of damage to the door. His claw kind of came through the door a little bit, like when you first see the axe in The Shining come through the door.
Here's Locust.
Yep. It is your go, Aaron.
Ooh. Can I dip arrows into poison? Acid? Not poison. Acid.
Poison. No.
Because I have that gland.
there's a chance you could end up getting acid on yourself and dealing yourself some damage.
Nope. I pass.
I was gonna say, yeah, you absolutely can, but if you fail the deck save, it's gonna.
Yeah. Nope. That's not worth it. That's not worth it. I will, however. So I still get to roll the extra 2d6 because I'm hiding, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna fling an arrow at it. Son of monkey. 8.
8 misses as you shoot the arrow. And what happens here is because you didn't actually break any of the glass panes, your arrow connecting with the glass pane for the first time and shattering the glass actually is what sends it off course.
Oh, I forgot about the glass.
It does turn at the noise as it's kind of got its claw stuck in the door. So it kind of looks your direction when the noise happens. He hid.
Oh,
He's a Drake.
did I have advantage on that?
Oh yeah, you would have, because you were hiding.
So I should roll another 20.
Yeah, you get your sneak attack when you have advantage or when you have someone within 5 feet of them. Your hiding is getting you advantage.
Right.
You get advantage when you're hidden.
No, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter. It doesn't matter. So, it missed, or you missed. It looked at you. Is there anything you'd like to do? Going to be difficult to hide.
Yep. I'm actually going to move.
Because now the creature sees the window as the threat. It isn't you that's the threat, it's the window. So it has a threat from the door and a threat from the window.
Yep.
So until you can move to a different point of attack, you won't be able to hide from it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm looking, and what is that thing on the west side of the building?
On the west side of the building, that's a chimney.
Oh, okay.
Brick chimney. So if you want to
So I can not climb through the chimney.
I was gonna say, no, you can't climb through the chimney. You could go climb up it and climb down it. It's gonna take more time, but.
So actually, what I can do. No, that's not a good idea though.
Kendo?
What's that?
Kendo?
No. I was gonna say.
Kendo on his ass?
Well, I'm kind of thinking I want to take a running dive through that west window that's facing north, or that's facing south.
Yep.
On the west side. Yeah, just run and dive through that. But
it's shuttered.
It is shuttered, but I mean, it's got a latch. The latch would break, right? I'm a heavy dude.
You're like a $140, dude, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm.
And that shutter actually opens the opposite way. It opens out.
Huh.
It's gonna be rough, dude.
Yeah.
Go nuts if you want to try it. The DC's gonna be kind of high.
I am. Let's see here. I'm 180 pounds.
Oh, 180. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I shake my fist at you.
Okay.
If
you want to
if the yeah, I didn't think of the shutters going out. I was thinking inside going.
I will tell you, it's not impossible. It's just difficult.
Well, the other thing though too is that I don't necessarily want to go into the room with it because it deals lots of damage.
That's where Ellie's trying to get in the room with it. So
yeah. You know what? Happens. Screw it. I'm jumping through the window.
You're gonna go try?
I'm jumping through the window.
The one you're at, or the other one?
Well, definitely not the one I'm at because it's looking at that one. So I'm running and diving through that closed one.
All right. So I will need a strength athletics check from you as you dive towards that.
20. If I get a natural 1, I'm gonna be so mad. I just rolled a 1.
You go running. You go running. You run towards it, and you dive. You put your arm up in your shoulder like you're gonna go through it, and you hit that thing hard and land on the ground. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God. Uh, 14.
Okay, you hit the ground. You have a headache. You hit your head pretty hard when that door or the shutters did not give at all. And yeah, you would not realize what's going on right now, so because you're laying on the ground with no sight inside. Ellie at the door.
Totally worth it.
And she's going to swing at the door with her mace. God, neither one of you can break through anything. Come on.
It's like a bad Abbott and Costello routine.
All right, cool. She actually. Oh, that was. Where's her? Sorry. She takes her mace and smashes the door. The door crumbles apart to the point where. Oh no, it doesn't. It's still hanging there. Sorry. But you can clearly see through it now. Now you can see Johnny's face here. And she kind of when she realizes it's another one of these damn things. It is going to swing at the door one last time, I think. Unless it misses, but it's going to be hard for it to miss because it's a stationary object. Well, it did. It had a 2. AC of a stationary object in my mind is typically 5.
Uh-huh.
It was distracted by whatever it heard hit the freaking shutters of the room on the other side. Aronan, you're laying on the ground. You have a mild headache. You feel like you got your bell rung. You are still conscious.
I'm going to wander back to the first window and do I have advantage at this point because
Wander back to the first window. Make a stealth check on your way to the window. At disadvantage because your head is fuzzy. Trying to stealth up from that window.
10.
10. Yes, you get back to that window. You are hidden from it.
All right, so I'm going to.
Oh, actually, no. Take that back. Sorry, you are not hidden from it. You think you are, but you're not.
Okay, so do I get advantage?
You will not get advantage
Okay.
on this, so it'll just be your attack.
All right. 15
15 hits.
for 7.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe that's what I needed. Maybe I just needed to get my bell rung to get a.
Be able to do some damages.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Ooh, 19 plus whatever.
Okay. It is aware of that window being a threat. And that window isn't moving, so you are hidden, but you're going to have to attack from a different angle in order to gain advantage.
Yep.
Ellie is going to swing at this door. She hits it and destroys the last remaining bits of it that fall out. So the door is free on that side now. And she will step into the room face to face with Sir Many Legs. Back to it. It turns around seeing her step in and is going to swing at her. And hit her, I believe. Let me check this. Yep. It's going to hit her for... going to hit her. I forgot to do that to you before. Oh, wow. Double ones on 2d6. It's going to hit her for 5. That's the opposite end of, remember your 14 you took earlier?
Uh-huh.
That's the opposite end. Thing is, and the thing I didn't do to you that I should have realized is she's now grappled.
Oh, so she's locked in Mortal Kombat?
So she is locked up with this thing. This thing grabbed her. Oh, and there is actually more damage to it. Wow, I should read the entire... she took 5 there, and what is it? There's acid damage as well. So she took 5 there, and another 6 in acid damage. So she took a total of 11.
I could have been wiped out on that first hit last time.
Yeah. So she's taken 11 damage. All right. Then it is back to you, as Sir Coward is hiding in his room.
All
you
right.
do get sneak attack because she's in melee with him.
So I get advantage?
You have advantage. No, you don't have advantage.
Nope.
You gain advantage from hiding. Which technically, yes, you'd have advantage because it is occupied.
And I did hide.
No longer,
did
and
I
you
not?
did hide successfully and is no longer concerned about the window. So yes, I will give you advantage here.
Come on, let's get him. 16.
16 hits.
6, 10, 15, 18.
18 damages. Math is hard. Okay, there we go.
Lazy Dragon says we get sneak attack every hit while they are dancing.
Yes, you get your sneak attack. You don't gain advantage, though.
Yep.
You get the sneak attack because they are in melee with each other. And not because you're hidden. You get the advantage because you're hidden. And having advantage gives you the sneak attack.
Gotcha.
Make sense?
Yep.
It's kind of a...
circular motion.
Yeah, something like that.
And then do I have to hide? I have to hide again.
If you want advantage. Otherwise, you're automatically going to get your sneak attack.
I am hiding.
Okay. I'm going to tell you that you'll probably have to move to the door and attack from the door the next time, because it did take damage, so it is mildly aware, even though it is in combat with Eliana.
Okay, I'm going to do that, and I rolled a 13 plus whatever my...
Okay. Whatever your stealth is, which I believe is
5, so 18.
18. Yep. Okay. You had... That was you, so now it's Ellie, who is standing face to face with this thing. She is going to... trying to find her spells. Dum-dum-dum-dum. She will swing with her mace. I think is just going to be her best bet. Being this close in with it. Where the hell did I? That's what I wanted. Oh, and having... Hang on 1 second, I gotta check something. Because I think her being grappled, she has disadvantage on her attacks. Nope. So, it just means she can't move. That's all it means. So she hits with a 22 and does 4 bludgeoning damage to it. Kind of beats it upside the head. It has her firmly in its grasps. It is going to attack again. It has advantage because it has her grappled. It's going to bite at her. So 10 plus 5 just hits her. Oof. So this will do the 2d6. Oh.
She did.
And then there's also the d6 of acid damage, which is yeah. She falls unconscious in its arms. So let me just move that. Okay. So Ellie goes limp in his arms.
All right, I am going to.
Or
is that...
Yeah. Yep. No, it's your turn.
All right. All right. Arrows from the doorway, hidden with advantage, should kill him. I hope, unless I roll double ones. Please don't roll double ones.
I would really hope so.
17.
17 hits.
15 damage.
15 damage. Yes. How does this thing die as it's holding Ellie in its arms?
I think this time it sits upright and it just teeters over like a tree trunk, like a felled tree.
Yeah, it kind of sits upright with Ellie as it's kind of holding her, and it falls over backwards with her laying on top of it, unconscious.
Yep.
We're still in initiative. It is dead. He's not going anywhere. So we're back to you.
Yep.
Oh, wait. No, I need to make a death save for her. So, death saving throw. She fails. Her first death saving throw. You move to her.
Yep.
What do you...
I have the potion of healing.
Okay.
That would revive her, right? The potion of healing?
Yep, so go ahead and roll the... Get 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Uh, 5 plus what? 2?
2d4 plus... What did I say? 2d4 plus 2?
Yep, so 7.
2d4 plus 2. So 7 hit points. So she gains 7 hit points. And she kind of coughs and sputters as and chokes a little bit on the potion, and turns and looks at you and says, "So are we even now?"
Yeah, I think we're even.
It's safe.
It's safe. And after I say that, I put my foot on the mantis of death and do my pose again.
She rolls her eyes and tries to stand up and not overly successful with it. Do you offer her a hand?
Yeah. Well, I get the mantis claws off of her and pull her up.
Okay. She rolls as you're pulling her up. She rolls her eyes and looks at you and says, "So there was someone in here."
Yep. I'm gonna actually loot the body. I want to pull out that other acid.
Yep. You can make an attempt to pull that nature check.
What was my nature? 9.
9. You go to do this. Your hand slips as you're holding it, and you actually cut it open, and you take 13 acid damage as it spurts out onto you.
Brutal.
Yeah. It's no joke. Harvesting can be rough. Are you still standing?
I've got 7 left.
All right. Um, she looks at you and says, "Ooh, careful with that. Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm fine. Merely a flesh wound.
When she says, "Are you okay?" she walks over and she places it, like, she doesn't touch your hand, but she kind of places her hands around your hands where the acid's kind of eating away, and casts cure wounds on you again. So you get 9 hit points back. Oh, well, she kind of looks around and sees the other door, and
Yeah,
you
we should
think
probably
you went
go
in there?
check on that guy, huh? He probably crapped his drawers and be sure he's not dying of a heart attack in there.
She kind of looks at you like, jeez, and it's like that was kind of crass, and walks to the door and knocks on it gently. Sir? Hello? There's no response. And we'll leave it there. Till next week.
Nice.
Make note of here.
That was good.
Combat this week.
What's that?
Good combats this week.
Uh-huh.
Some labs. Thank you for diving at the door anyway, or the window anyway. It's great. Sorry. There's always the chance it could work, and if it does work, oh my god, how great is the story? You go busting through like a. I mean, I don't know if you listen to or watch Critical Role at all,
Not really.
but there's a moment where they had this plan. They were going to a dinner meeting, where they had a plan that their rogue was going to be invisible and sneak around and try and find something out about these people that were at this dinner meeting. And he follows them back to their room and ends up inside, and he's held, and it turns out they're vampires. And they have like these little earpieces where they can communicate to each other, like sending stones. And they had a code word where if the whole operation went belly up, someone yelled Jenga. That was their code word. So he's sitting there. The whole table is just listening to this interaction between him and the DM as he's talking about these vampires, saying that he looks delicious and everything, and about to bite him. And he makes a save to get out of the hold of the vampire, and then dashes and dives out the window, makes a dexterity save to come up rolling and running, and then yells Jenga through the thing. It's one of the most amazing moments, because you're like, this guy is so screwed. He's gonna get bitten by a vampire and he's gonna be dead, and he literally just runs and dives up. Oh man, it was amazing. It's one of my favorite parts of the show. And anyone that watches the show regularly, if you say Jenga to them, they know the moment you're talking about. So
Nice.
yeah, so that's what I was thinking of when you were going to dive at that window. I'm like, oh, this could be epic. Either way, it's going to be epic.
I think the natural one was
That one was.
that was fitting.
Had you rolled less than a 10, you would have been unconscious.
Yeah.
Which would have made the fight even more interesting, because Ellie ended up. Oh, it's a good thing you didn't go unconscious. Good shiznit, sir.
All right, so you can vote on the show title.
Let me do that.
And while you do that, you can reach us at on Twitter, 2nerds1quest. I am at Tom M. Norman, and that is at Wildfire1265. Twitch.tv/Tom M. Norm.
Yep.
That's where we do this every Sunday. 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Did random stranger roll high initiative to not die?
He was second in the initiative order. So that I'll leave it there, and we'll explain next week what happened with him.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. Because it's just one person as far as we know. So
Yep.
yeah, that'll be interesting.
Tune in next week to figure out what happened.
Yeah. With that, I'd be saying we be out.
Right on, right on. Catch you guys later.